You know,
Yo, 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 yo. If you not feeling like a late night show now, I don't know how you're feeling because that's the vibe, y'all. Y'all know what it is when the milkman slide. He gotta hit you with a yo. What's good, people? The milkman in the house.
What's up, everybody? It's your girl Aja, representing Aspect 3 Health.
what up? It's just Bree.
Yo, and y'all know what? Y'all know what? Y'all know what? It is a special occasion because I don't know if you know this, but this is officially, and I counted earlier, and I could still be wrong, but this is our 8th episode.
Oh, cool.
Okay, we off up into this thing. This is our 8th episode. This is like our, 8-week check-in type, you dig. I ain't really dropped that on nobody beforehand, but I mean, that's kind of really where we at. We kind of assessing, growth, struggles, hurdles, whatever, whatnot over these last 8 weeks. Of course, we're going to do our check-ins. And of course, we're going to talk about what life has been like and what our goals and action steps are moving forward. Before we get off up into anything physical, mental, or spiritual, I got to start with a hey, yo, Asha.
What's up?
How you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. I can't complain this week.
Let's go. Come on in the building with a big old smile. Yeah, let's go. I ain't mad at you. Brightening up the room, bringing that energy. Let me try it one more time. No, one more time. Hey, yo, Bree.
What's up?
How you doing?
I'm good. I'm good. I'm a little frazzled.
A little frazzle dazzle? Okay.
Yeah,
Keep it a buck
Amazon, let me tell you,
list.
they're
Tell us.
messing me up. I got packages that was supposed to have been here yesterday that still say it's supposed to come today, ain't came yet. I had packages that was supposed to come today and they said they got delayed to tomorrow. I kind of
Oof.
need them for
Mm.
tomorrow, so I need
Yeah.
Amazon quit playing.
Stop playing, Amazon. Stop playing. I'm blaming everything on the war these days. I don't know, and I don't mean to be controversial right off the top, but if my internet wasn't working good yesterday, I know it was the storm. But you know what? It was the war. I blamed it on the war. Fucking Iran war.
Yeah,
Okay?
I don't know what happened with my packages, but I feel like I'm gonna be scrambling in 20 to high teen degree weather in tomorrow morning trying to replace everything at stores. I'm gonna be forced to go inside of stores.
Oh, I hate that.
I hate that. And then I don't even know where to get everything from because we don't, Party City's not a thing anymore. So I don't even know where to get stuff.
I thought Dollar Tree was the party city.
No, I don't think I'm gonna find what
Party
I'm looking
City,
for.
they messed the video with that one, boy.
Praise the Lord. Praise the Lord. I don't know who else you might go to. Maybe it's a Halloween store that does different holidays.
That was Party City.
Oh! Hey, yo, Aja.
What's up?
Was you able to locate what it was we was looking for before we got up into
I
the
did.
dig?
I did.
Yo, Bree, as we are on this 8-week kind of look back, we also want to increase, we talk about the mental, we talk about the physical, we have dabbled in the spiritual. So I have asked Aja to bring us a little bit of a devotion to get us started on tonight to kind of set the tone if our energy hadn't already done it. We're going to invite the Lord into this space. Hallelujah.
All right, so what I found was 3 John 1 and 2.
Mm-hmm.
And it says, Beloved, I pray that you may prosper in all things and be in health, just as your soul prospers. Let me get another version of that. Let me see something.
She said another translation might hit you differently with a slight different perspective on the word on tonight.
Dear friend, this is the New Living Translation.
Mm-hmm.
Dear friend, I hope all is well with you and that you are as healthy in body as you are strong in spirit.
Come on now, friend. I hope you are as healthy in body and strong as you are in your spirit. Come on in the building. How you doing on tonight, beloved? Come on in.
Hey!
Hey, welcome in on this evening. I mean, that's kind of one of those mic drop words right there. You know what I mean? Like where don't nothing else really need to be said behind that. But
Yeah.
I do want to open it up and allow everybody to provide some
I
feedback on
feel
how
like
they
we should
received it.
leave that for the end, maybe, because that did just kind of like, you know what I mean?
You want to circle back round to it?
Yeah, yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Like, let's
We
circle
gonna
back at the end
let's go on and
and
circle back
re-put
around to
that.
it.
Right?
Mhm.
Yeah, right?
She said, let me be less frazzled by Amazon so I can be reassured in the strength of my physical wellness and my spiritual wellness. Hallelujah. On today.
So Hope
Uh,
asks, what's the topic? She's new here. First off, thank you for tuning in.
hey, Hope.
And we are just talking about our health journeys. And you are more than welcome to share anything concerning your health journey, any questions you have. Health meaning mental, physical, and spiritual.
That's right.
So the
That's
world is
it.
our oyster.
That's right. And we are all at different ages, stages, and phases. We have come to agree upon that. We are not all working on the same thing. You might be, trying to increase your literacy level, and I'm trying to find the thing within. Goals is goals. Everybody is
Yeah,
trying to do what they could do. You know what
yeah.
I'm saying? Within their capacity. But we're trying to grow and we're trying to keep on going. So as we're gonna circle back around to the word at the end to bring it back together, let's get off up into these 8 weeks. Because
Okay.
what are 8 weeks of this been? And I say that going, well, nothing miraculous occurred. I can't see no actual change in the camera, but you know what I can tell?
What?
I can tell just a teeny a little bit better in my mobile. My clothes feel just a teeny a little bit better in my waist. My my car don't feel as much like I need to get a bigger size. You feel me? It's just in small little incremental things. Like
That's all
I'm
right.
I'm working my way back up to being able to buckle the seatbelt in the front instead of in the back. You know what I
Okay.
mean?
Okay.
So we and I had gotten there, but I'm getting back there. You know what I'm saying? So it's a little incremental things for me that I'm just trying to measure so that I can see the growth. Because one of the common things we talked about over these last 8 weeks is it's my money and I want it now. Okay, you know what I'm saying? The impatience. And so I'm just trying to find those little ways where I can continue to measure that growth so I can continue to have that encouragement to keep going because this shit has been hard.
Yeah. Yeah. I agree.
Uh,
Um.
okay.
Okay. No, I was just gonna acknowledge Hope. She said
Sorry.
she has food fasting fatigue for 2026, and she likes cookies. I put in
So,
the comments. I love cookies.
and that just is bringing me to what I was going to talk about. Let me see if I can get this picture up in here. This came through my family group chat. Now we again are cookie people.
Mm.
Me and my sister, we have a family recipe. Um, and we make them for certain holidays. Now, I've made them for St. Patrick's Day before, but none of my kids really eat these cookies.
Mhm.
They're not big sugar cookie people, but I love cookies and I would still make these, and they would eat a one or two, and I would eat all the rest, like, without a problem. But now I know that, you know, my medication won't even allow me to do
Mm.
it, and it's just so much work to make the cookies. But my sister puts them in the group chat yesterday, and I'm just like, why would you do this? Why would you?
Why would she tease you like that?
I'm trying to eat, healthy and not, like, why would you? And you can't really, I can't get the glare to not.
We got a glimpse
We can
of
see
it.
it. We can see
I,
it.
No,
I
the decorations on the
so
icing,
she
like
said
the
you
way they're
can't really.
decorated, it makes the taste better. I don't know, but my sister is an artist, and she made them for my other sisters, people at work. These coworkers don't deserve these cookies. They're just coworkers. Like, and so I will say, um, it look, Oreos, I had told them when I was younger, I love Oreos so much. When I was younger, my sister had got me a keychain that you could put like 6 Oreos in, and I used to carry them around, and because you never knew when you needed an emergency Oreo.
Is this the same one that's the artist?
No, it's she
Um,
made it for that sister.
that sister.
So
Well,
what I will say,
they both is speaking ill on you.
what I will say is, in my journey, I am happy I don't live by my family.
Hey. Well, because
Because if I
they
would
would
have been there, I
demand
would
that
have
you
ate
made
them.
them. They would have demanded that you made them too.
Mm-mm, mm-mm.
They wouldn't have. They don't want your cookies.
No, Shay still would have made them. She has the
Um,
biggest kitchen. Like
well,
I
and
might
I
have
guess
came
she
over to
does
her
have the
house and
recipe.
helped her make them, but
Hmm.
she is the cookie
Is
connoisseur.
she
Like,
better than you?
um,
You're yielding that here on tonight.
I will say she makes them way more often than I do.
Mm.
She makes them way more often.
That's all you gonna give me. That ain't gonna make a good reel.
Oh, that's the best you're gonna get out of me.
Hey, I wanted to go back to Hope and celebrate her. She said that she's 20 pounds from her goal,
Let's
and
go,
she's
Oh,
trying
that's
Hope.
to
awesome.
fit comfortably on a plane next month for her 50th birthday in April. So,
Come
first
on
of
now.
all, shout out to you for being an April baby. We representing over here.
I thought you was gonna say for meeting a target weight. I didn't know you was going for the April.
And shout out to you for being 20 pounds away from goal.
Mm-hmm.
And don't be too hard on yourself. I'm pretty sure you're going to meet that goal and be able to fit for your 50th birthday. And happy early birthday to
Amen.
you.
Happy early birthday to you. And if you come back for your birthday, I'm gonna sing to you.
Yes.
I like to do a little singing. I will be singing to you on your birthday if you slide on back through this way, because it's something I enjoy.
So you guys get a little exclusive.
Okay.
I haven't put this on my YouTube yet.
Wait a minute.
So I got my results from my sleep apnea test.
Mm.
I have sleep apnea. But I'm excited to say that I get they're putting me on a BiPAP machine.
What does that mean?
A BiPAP?
Yeah, I heard of a something type of pap, but it wasn't called a BiPAP.
CPAP.
Yeah.
CPAP. So I think the difference is the settings on the machine
Mm.
and how the air is coming in and going out.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's the biggest difference.
Sure. Yeah.
So hopefully I get my machine in the next week or so. And also this week I am down 3.3 pounds.
Let's go. I need like a celebration button to hit or something, don't I?
We do need like a sound effect.
I do. I need a button. I need a yay. You know what I'm saying? Congratulations. Moving closer to your goal. That's right. Forward progress, as we say in football, is good progress. Come on now, closer to a first down, move us closer to a touchdown. D Narcos living into the best version of ourselves. If you need the motivation, where are you? Come on in the building. We living into the best versions of ourselves.
Yes,
Yeah.
I kind of stepped my game up a little bit this past weekend
Come on.
because I'm like, we're about to be in the end of the we're about to end the first quarter of the year.
Yeah.
And I'm like, Aja, you really, I'm my own worst critic. You really haven't been
We
doing
all
nothing.
are.
But I really have done a lot of changes. The not eating as much fast food, and I've been working out more. That's what I've been trying to step my game up with, working out more.
Okay.
And just being mindful of the journey, even when I've been depressed,
Mm.
I still been pushing through. Because by this time last year, I was done, and I was like, I'm tired. I don't even want to do this no more.
We got
As
this.
far as
Come
losing
on now.
weight. So I'm still in the game.
That's
I'm
right.
still in the game.
EA Sports, baby, let's go. Still in the game. You know what I'm saying? Just like my new favorite group says, just keep showing up. That's all you gotta
Yes.
do is just keep showing up. We just gotta keep taking one step and another step, and eventually we're running like Oprah. You know what I'm saying? I want to run on. That's too old of a reference, isn't it? Lord have mercy. You remember when they used to run on? Oh man. What up? What up? What up? Take some time to say what up to my bros in the building. What up, Johnny?
And
See
Cullen, did we say
Wheezy in
hello
the
to Cullen?
building. I saw the young one in the building. What up? What up? What up? If you haven't dropped a comment yet, tell us what you're doing, where you're from, how you're doing, what you're working on. You know what I'm saying? You're trying to get a raise. You're trying to get a new position on your job. You know what I'm saying? What you trying to do out here in this world? Just because we out here trying to find the thing within. Well, let me just claim that for myself. Uh, something I said in the after chat, and I don't know if Ozzy was still there when I said it. But I really am starting to look forward to like who this person is inside of me. Because I imagine if I actually reach some type of target goal weight, and because I know like the energy and the spirit that getting to 351 pounds did for me in terms of like hooping and being physical and wanting to go places and do things and hang out. If I actually met my target weight, who is that person? How do they feel? What do they like to do? I want to meet them. And it sounds crazy, but I think I'm going to. I know I'm going to.
That's dope.
I like how you changed that from I think to I know because I was about to correct you on
Come on now.
it.
Come on now. Come on now.
But I like you did it yourself. Yeah. I think about that type of stuff a lot. So, okay, I recently went to the doctor and had a because I've gone to the doctor trying to get all the stuff checked up recently because I've let my own health go to the side as I've been focusing on my son and my mom last year.
Yeah.
So, um, I told my doctor that I was getting out of breath a lot, you know, and I assumed that it was from the weight gain. I told him, this is the heaviest I've ever been, like even when I was pregnant, and so he just to be cautious, um put me or had me get a CT scan with contrast. So, they had me stay there to make sure that I had no blood clots and stuff. And so they, were like, "Oh, you don't have any, you can go home." So then they called me the other day with the results of the CT scan, and the girl says, and this is just like a receptionist at the desk, He said your results were nothing urgent, nothing looks urgent on there, and just to make sure you keep your next appointment.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, well, when is my next appointment? And she says March 23rd. And I'm like, okay, great. So I don't think it's anything urgent. Like, I mean, I'm not dying, because that would, I think, probably be urgent. But I am a little concerned that there might be something up.
Child,
'Cause
I thought you was fixing to have an answer. I thought you went to the doctor
no,
today.
no. I
Not to the
said the
23rd.
23rd, the
I can't wait
23rd.
for the 23rd. It ain't even my lungs.
But I did, I have, since I've started my weight loss journey, I have lost like 30 pounds. But, the weight loss doesn't mean that I'm getting in shape, because I'm still getting winded. Like, you know what I mean? It just
You
don't
gotta
come
get that
back with just
cardio up.
losing the weight.
Oh yeah.
Right. So
It gets easier to be able to do it, but you still gotta get the endurance up.
Right.
Yeah.
So what I did do is I signed up for my water aerobics classes.
Okay.
And I went on to the Puma website, because that is my shoe of choice. And I ordered 2 pairs of shoes for me to walk and work out in.
Let's go.
So I have they haven't came yet, because I just did it like Wednesday or Thursday
Amazon.
last week. No. I said the Puma website.
Oh, my bad. You can get Pumas on Amazon, I imagine.
Oh, I don't know. But anxiously awaiting those. But although, Illinois did throw a little wrench into plans, because I definitely I mean, it was tornado weather when I went to sleep. The wind was howling, the thunder, rain, thunder, and we woke up to snow. Like, I had Crocs on my feet, and I went outside to take my son to school, and I was like, what is happening here? And I had to clean my car off, and I mean, I had socks on, but they of course got wet because I had on Crocs.
We're gonna say that's no bueno. That's what we're gonna do. Okay, we're gonna say that's no bueno. It is interesting though. One of my good brothers from the barber shop posted that we had whatever the blizzard warning was and the tornado warning in the same day. It's just like,
like how does that happen? How do you have a tornado watch, a wind advisory, and a winter storm warning all in the same day? That's crazy.
It was interesting. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure there's nothing new under the sun, as the word tells us. It's just new to us in our lifetime.
Well, in one day is excessive, but this weather is reminiscent of the weather 20 years ago when I had Layla, and I can remember it because of having Layla. Her dad just happened to be there because I was up in Champaign and we were at school in Carbondale, which is about 3 hours away from each other. But I was at the hospital in Champaign, but I was staying in Decatur, which is about 45 minutes away from each other. So her dad had came from Carbondale to Decatur because the girl who lived across the street was going to Springfield because there was tornado there and there was damage to her house and stuff, and she wanted to go see her family. And so 30 minutes Decatur's about 30 minutes from Springfield. So she said, hey, I'm going to Springfield. Do you want to ride up to Decatur so you can see Bree? And I, circumstances happened to be going into labor. So he happened to be there. And it was only because she was going up there to see her family after a tornado. Well, Layla ended up having jaundice when she was born. And since I had her in Champaign but lived in Decatur, they let me discharge her from the hospital in Champaign and take her to Decatur and check her into that hospital so she wouldn't be snowed away from me, because we were getting ready to have a super bad snowstorm, which we did have. So it was about 2-3 days in between these events where it was a tornado and then a snowstorm. But still, it's like very reminiscent of 20 years ago weather. because it's not normal to have tornadoes and then the snow. Like snow's supposed to stop, winter end, and then spring and tornadoes come. Like you're
Right.
not supposed to keep going back and forth like this.
Right.
Hey, I'm
Mother
loving
Nature,
it.
get your shit together.
It's keeping me on my toes. You know what I mean? I don't know what to do. I don't need to know if I need to bring a ice scraper, an umbrella, a
Right?
vest
You don't know what
I
type of
don't know what to do.
what to
or
bring
where I need to be.
outside.
But you know,
I mean, and yesterday started
keep me on
off
my toes.
nice. Like it was 60 degrees when the day started. It
Mhm.
slowly dropped throughout the day. Then
Yeah.
it started raining and then storming and then snow. And that was crazy.
Yeah.
Which how does I know for me, I definitely get seasonal depression. I
Mhm.
thrive in sunlight. I don't even have windows to the outside in my room, so it affects me a, a whole lot. But for you, Aja, how does the weather affect your mental health, and much like are you one to cozy up and snack?
Yeah, when it comes to the weather, that's one thing I miss about living in Florida is it was sunshine all the time. So my
I
depression
hated living
wasn't
in
as
Florida.
bad. But being back in the South, the northern of the southern region, it I'm glad I'm medicated. Let's just say that. I'm glad I'm
Okay,
medicated.
so
Yeah, man.
I hated living in Florida, and it
Really?
wasn't the sun; it was the humidity in the
Mm,
being big in Florida is not what's up. It's not what's up. I
you're
mean,
right.
you just sweat all the time, just sweat under the boobs all the time, just
You're
sweat,
right.
just oh, it was
All in the winter.
terrible. It's so hot. It was
I
so
can
humid,
I can relate, and I shouldn't be able to.
but I do like the sun. I just don't like the actual heat. It
Right.
can be cold and sunny, like
Right. Right.
it's just
That part.
get the sun through but the dreary, rainy and cloudy, dreary days, like where it's just
I want to go
snowy
to
and
sleep.
like
I
yes.
just I just want to go to sleep. Like
Mm-hmm.
last night, I had my windows open. I had my unit off before the temperature drops really, really low. But at first I could go to sleep real, real good, but then it got a little too cold. Then I started tossing and turning a little bit, couldn't get comfortable. But for the most part, when it's raining and it's gloomy like that, I just want to sleep.
That's how it was for
Yeah.
me over the last weekend. Whatever day it was. One day I slept a pretty good amount. It was raining. I
Mm-hmm.
don't remember what day it was. Must have been Sunday. Was that yesterday? No, that was 2 days ago. What is today? Today's just Monday?
Today's
Is
just
today
Monday.
just Monday?
Yeah, it's
It's
just
just Monday,
It's just
which is
Monday?
crazy. Yeah.
Oh man, so much happened today.
And this has been the
I
longest
got
week
up
ever.
I got up earlier than I have, and like I can't tell you how long. Well, that's not necessarily true because it's not that I ain't been up at 6:30 in the morning, but I mean like up, showered, like ready to go to do stuff outside of the home. You know what I mean? But a couple things came from that. And I guess I'll talk about them just a little bit because that's what we do here. Um, I recognized how much better I felt.
okay.
I recognized how much more productive I felt. It was also nice being able to engage with some other people out into the world. Um, some of it was work related, some of it wasn't, but it was nice to have a little bit of a balance. Um, and so it just reaffirms my hypothesis that I need to be more active and get my ass out the house. And so that's going to, as we continue on this journey, and as I continue to make assessments of what I am and ain't doing, what I should be doing and shouldn't be doing, that's something that I'm really going to be conscious of over these next 8 weeks in terms of increasing, because I keep saying increase the physical activity. I keep saying figure out a way to do that. And I think to start with is just gonna have to be to get up and go do shit.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, Jaquan.
Hey, hey, hey!
Hello,
Welcome to the
hello.
How are
episode.
you? Welcome back.
Thanks for coming to hang out with us on tonight.
Yes, yes.
This is kind of our 8 week check in. Um, Anybody else want to talk about the pros over the last 8 weeks before we talk about kind of the struggles and how we plan to address them differently or how we plan to address them at all? Because we all have our own struggles. But any other positives out that have been birthed out of this last 8 weeks?
I think for me, mentally, I just have to keep telling myself I have to choose my heart
Mm,
because staying overweight is hard and losing weight is hard. And I just got to
yeah.
choose which one is going to be better for me.
Come on now. You preaching on tonight?
So,
Man,
You
said a
preach,
word.
you preaching on tonight. You preaching on tonight. I tell you what.
so I've
Yeah.
just been pushing myself, man, when it comes to cleaning up my house. You know, if I can't get a workout in, then I'm making sure that I'm moving around the house. Yeah, I just gotta choose my heart, man.
Let's go.
Yep,
But you still choosing it every day.
every day,
You still choosing. You still showing
every
up.
day,
And,
every day.
and you know what? Like, because once again, you all the parents, and I'm not. And so a lot of times I hear people say, "Oh, you got to do it for your kids or do it for whatever." But at the end of the day, what I hear you saying is that you're choosing you,
Yeah,
which is like at the end of the day, what we all have to really do is
yeah,
we have to make ourselves that priority if we want to be the person that we envision in our mind.
yeah,
Because for whatever reason, we trying to achieve that thing that we see in our mind. I don't know if
yeah,
that's attainable, but I sure am interested, like I said, to find out who that stranger is.
yeah. Me too. Me too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I haven't exactly meal prepped, but I did cook twice this week,
Let's
Okay.
go.
which
Okay.
I intended to cook more, but the first time um I was just cooking. I mean, I did get the beef sirloin and it's like 93.7
Okay.
and um but so I ordered it and then I'm like I'm making dinner, I'm making burgers tonight, start off easy, right?
Yeah.
And I got up to make the burgers and the burgers weren't there. And so I woke up Liam because he had took a nap after school and I'm like, "Hey, the burger meat." And do you remember where you put it away? And he's like, I didn't put away burger meat. And so
Mm.
I looked and yeah, it was unavailable in the order, but I didn't notice there. And so I was like, oh damn. And so everything else would have taken too long, so I didn't cook that night.
Okay.
Then the next night I was going to because I ordered the burgers again, they still didn't come in the next delivery. It took three orders for this 93. That grade of meat must be popular, but it took three
Healthy people out
times
here,
of
Bree.
ordering for it to come in the delivery. But the next night I was going to make steaks
Okay.
and in the oven though. And I didn't have any foil. And so that just the tiniest little thing will just derail the whole and I'm like,
Just
oh
threw you
well,
off.
next time. But I did end up making the burgers when they finally came and I did end up making the steaks and my daughter puts the roast seasoned the roast and put it in the crock pot earlier today and I put the potatoes in there. So I'm not really going to take credit for that one because the meat is the heart of that
It's the
meal in
star
the
of that
roast and
show. Yeah.
potatoes, right? And she
Mm.
did the seasoning of the meat, so I'm not really going to take credit for that one.
Okay.
But
Okay.
I cooked twice, which is more than I've cooked in a long time. I think the
Let's
last
go.
time I've even cooked was when my son was going back to school, and I was like sending food down for him and my daughter.
Come
but
on.
like the mental block of just doing anything is just, especially right now. I'm, like I said last week, with my stepdad's birthday being a hard time,
Yeah.
St. Patrick's Day, is a hard time. So, um,
You got your green on though. I see you.
yeah, I wanted to show my shirt, but it's too far away for me to reach.
Oh.
Um, but yeah, so it's just, I'm trying to stay in the celebratory mood because I don't want to be sad and depressed on my daughter's birthday.
Right.
But, it is my first St. Patrick's Day without my mom. So um I guess I'll segue into the cons of, or the struggles for this week. So I haven't gained any weight. I'm not back over 190 or anything like that. I'm still under 190.
Woo woo.
But I have not lost any weight. Like I haven't gone solidly under 185 to where it's
What I hear
sticky.
you saying is that you're maintaining right
Yeah,
now
I'm
for a
maintaining,
tough
but
time.
with my medication and stuff, but I do have an appointment coming up in the next Monday, so I will talk to him about increasing my dosage because I feel like I'm starting, but I'm also not doing everything I should be doing. So
You got to
hopefully
take it in
once I
stride,
start
right?
these classes and once I start getting some exercise and increase in dosage, then I'm back on the losing trend, hopefully. I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
will say though, even though I haven't gained lost any weight, um where did I start? I started at 223.
That ain't bad, Bree.
And so
That ain't bad
Yeah.
at all.
So
um
190, baby. Here we go.
To be 190 from
Remind us what the
but
220.
target weight is again.
I would like to get down to 150 so that I can to get a breast reduction. And then that will probably take off a good
You're gonna
five
have
to
to
ten
gain some weight after
pounds.
that. You got to gain some weight after
I'm
that.
thinking that it'll take about 5 to 10 pounds off.
Okay.
Um,
Which will take you down to 140.
hmm and that's
Okay.
pretty much where I want to be.
Hey man.
She asked what dose are you on?
I'm on the 5, so I think I'm gonna talk to him about going up to the 7.5 at my next appointment.
Okay.
I'm taking Zepbound just for reference for anybody that doesn't
For
hasn't
sure.
been here before.
Being that I got my diagnosis, I'm gonna try again with my insurance.
I was gonna say that. I was gonna say that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try again with them, but my fingers are crossed because my job, I think I told y'all this last week, my job got bought by a bigger company. And so our benefits and everything are going to change next month.
Okay.
Oh,
And
okay.
so I'm praying that with the new benefits, either
Mhm.
surgery or the medication is covered at a reasonable price that I can go ahead and get
Yeah.
on with. So,
And
Yeah.
see, and what I will say about it, even though I haven't lost any weight, it does really quiet the food noise. And like, I don't snack. I was a huge snacker, and I just don't snack like that anymore. Like, my son was going to the store, and he was, um, my daughter had asked for some Twizzlers, and he was like, "Do you want anything?" And I'm like, and I'm just like grasping at straws of what might I want to eat. So I was like, "Yeah, give me some the little Butterfingers," and he brought them, and they 2, 3. This was what, Sunday? Was it just yesterday?
That's
I don't know,
yesterday.
but they're still sitting over there unopened, and I don't have the faintest, you know.
Herbs to
I
you
bought
ain't even got
these.
the taste for it or nothing.
Yeah, I bought these cookies for St. Patrick's Day. They got, the green sprinkles, they're shamrocks. Not as good as my family cookies, but still some cookies. And he asked me, could he get one yesterday? And I said, yes, bring me one in a paper towel. It's still over there wrapped in that paper towel, hard as a brick now because it's just wrapped
Gotta
in that
go in the
paper towel.
garbage.
Like, I
God
don't
save you from
snack
this stuff.
anymore.
That's where I want to get to. I desire to get to a point to where I can buy those things that I enjoy,
Mm-hmm.
but I can eat them in moderation.
That right. That's right.
You know,
Mm-hmm.
that's the point I desire to get to.
Mm.
Um, because as I've realized today, I am a compulsive eater.
Yo, and let me just tell you, I acknowledged it today for like the first time, like for real, where I like because I started with the coming to terms with, but I ended with I am because I realize I am, and I mean it sucks that I am because I'm like really, bro, but at the same time, I recognize like we use terms like snacker, and I don't know if that like makes us feel better psychologically or how any of that actually works. I'm gonna be sorting it out over time, but like if you like are like continuously eating, that is a problem. Like if every 30 minutes you are going to grab a snack, that is a problem. If you can't be left alone to your own devices, because it's one thing to be busy out and about, no time for it, no time to even think about it. What a great day. I didn't eat much. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
But in reality, we have to be able to be left alone with our own thoughts, our own feelings, and be able to moderate what it is that we're doing and putting into our bodies. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying? And if we were capable of doing it, we would be doing it already.
yeah,
And
very
so
true.
I'm learning, like, for one, I'm coming to terms with, okay, that's who I am, right? Gotta have two of everything. You know what I mean? But it's worse than that because if I'm really being honest, like, and this is almost embarrassing to say, but I could think back to even when I was like a teenager and like finishing my brother's plates and shit. You know what I mean? Did I need that little bit of extra food? Was I that much more hungry? You know what I'm saying?
I
That type
get it.
of
Dang. And I
unhealthy.
be doing that to
I
Liam. Like when nobody
I be doing
finishes,
that
I
with
always give
joy.
it to Liam.
I be
Maybe I
doing
should
that with
stop that.
joy.
It develops
But then when I
unhealthy
don't,
eating behaviors, is
but
what I'm
when we
learning.
don't, like if I was to,
He's also an athlete, and there's a difference.
so like if
But
I have extra fries on my plate, he go and be like, "Are you finishing those?" Like, like he is a bottomless pit. But
by the
maybe
time
I
I
should
got
stop
to
doing that.
by the time I got to like football practice and stuff, I wasn't doing that no more though, and I don't know why. You know what I mean? I
I
can't even
mean,
tell
it's
you I
not a
was in.
good habit because he is the type where as soon as he's not active, he puts on weight. Like
Yeah,
even during that little hip injury he had last year, he started to not like get big or anything, but you could see his ribs normally and it was like you can't see his ribs no more.
yeah.
And during COVID, he packed it on.
So that relationship to food is definitely important and will be important because he's not thinking about it now.
Mhm.
It's an unconscious thing. Later, it will be a conscious thing when he's trying to figure out what the hell's wrong.
Yeah, we need to stop giving him that scraps. I mean, I
Yeah.
got 3 dogs. What I'm giving it to the child for?
Well, look, I'm up here talking about I do that with joy. I'm talking about I be finishing her food.
Now, I feel like moms do that a lot. I feel like we do that a lot because especially like if you haven't had a full meal yourself and you just be grazing off food while you eat while you cooking, and you taste a little bit of these ingredients here and a little bit
I
of this
love it.
here and let me taste test and make sure it's done and that it
Right.
tastes right and so and then afterwards you just eat what's left off of the kids plates like or yeah, I feel like parents do that a lot,
Yeah.
especially if they haven't had a full meal themselves.
Excuse me, parents. Stop it. I'm gonna get that. I'm gonna get that. Do y'all remember the old Michael Jordan video when he did that video with McDonald's about don't doing drugs? And at one point,
Mhm.
he was like, just stop it. I'm gonna get that and just put that on here so we can have it ready to go. Just stop it.
That's what we were. My son has a basketball poster that they made him at for school because he was taking pictures for some other poster for some rivalry game, and then they gave made a poster and laminated it, and it's like really big, and it's on the fridge. And so I'm like, how about we put this on your door, or but he's like, no, I think this is good. So he puts it on the fridge. And when I first came out of my room, it scared the crap out of me because it's just this big person in my kitchen.
Full grown person
But
on your
then,
fridge.
but now told my daughter I actually kind of like it on the fridge because he kind of given the side eye in his pose. And so now it kind of looked like he judging me every time I
No,
go in the
open it.
fridge.
No,
Like, do you really
no.
need that? Do you? Do you? So it's like,
Yo, can we market that? Can we call it like, do you need a little extra encouragement to not open the fridge? Like, I got the starter to the infomercial right now. Okay.
so just get somebody that know to side eye judge you, print it out, put it on
Mhm.
your fridge. You can even put a little bubble.
This is
It
see, this
says, do
is
you really need that? What you going in here for?
just stop it.
Just stop it.
Just stop it. Yo, we need to create a website that allows people to upload their pictures and we'll print it out and send it to them. See, that's how we really get this business
With
going.
the saying. Yes, with the
With
saying.
the saying, right? Stop it. And what was the other saying?
Do you really need that?
You really need that.
What you
That's
getting
it.
in here for?
There we go. Yeah, yeah, like them
We
dogs back
have
in the day
different
used
we
to
have
pull the
different
string.
phrases
Yeah.
for them to
For each look,
they can pick.
we'll put
Yeah.
out a calendar. 12 months of them, one for each month. Yes. Okay, we're doing a little too much on tonight.
Somebody in a Santa hat being like, oh, get the hell out.
Anything from the first 8 weeks, anything from your life that you didn't address the way you wanted to, you haven't addressed, that you hope to start addressing as we continue to embark on this journey together?
I think I need to dive a little bit deeper into my spiritual walk and not just going to church, but getting in my word, praying, praying more,
Mm-hmm.
talking to God more, um, pivoting to that scripture. I mean, He desires for me to be in good health,
Come on now.
you know,
For you to
so
prosper.
for me to prosper
Mm-hmm.
as my soul prospers. So
That's right.
that's something that I need to dive into because I can't do it by myself. Because if I could do it by myself, I'd be 100 some
Well,
pounds.
can we really talk about it though? Because as God desires that for us, if we are not living into that, does that mean that we are actively going against
Mm,
God's desire for our lives? And what does that even say about the relationship that we have with our Heavenly Father?
mm,
Or our desire to live in what we believe God has for us in this
yeah,
earthly realm?
yeah,
I don't know that most people even think about it that deeply because we're just trying to get through the day. You know
yeah,
what I mean? But if we were really to be critical of it, it's that deep.
yeah,
It's that deep.
yeah. We only get one temple, and a lot of people think that when the Bible talks about making sure that your temple is clean, they probably think about
Pork.
immorality and things like that.
Oh,
But it could be
that's,
it could be food because gluttony is a spirit. That's a bad spirit
mm,
to have. You know, it shows no lack of control,
mm-hmm.
pride because you feeding into yourself.
Right. Well, and it's to me, it's the succumbing to the desires. It's the succumbing to the urges. It's succumbing to the feelings. Right. It's allowing other things to manage your life in a way that you would not choose. Right.
Mm-hmm.
Because out of your mouth you say one thing, in your plan you said one thing, in your diary you said a thing, but then in reality something else is still driving.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And once again, I don't know that anybody's going to live into some of this unrealistic level of perfection, but I do believe that there is a balance and there is a healthy way that we can exist with food and live our best lives.
Yeah.
And still love the God. You know what I mean? Love the Lord.
Yeah.
And still have that all, be in balance.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be some robotic thing, but I think it goes back to that question we asked on week 1 and week 2. How bad do you want it?
Yeah.
How bad do you want it?
Yeah.
And what are you willing to do to get it?
Choose your heart.
Come on now, choose your heart.
Yeah.
We're going to continue to show up. We're going to continue to choose our heart. I don't know if I should be saying choose. Should I be no Diddy after that? I don't know what the rules are right now.
Reel that one.
Okay. Reel that one. I got you. Don't you worry about it. Friends, I pray for both of you and anybody within the sound of my voice that you continue showing up, that you continue to choose yourself, and that we all grow and live into what it is we'd like to see for ourselves in this world. And with that, I will say to you, we fixing to wrap it up like an old school BET kind of commercial, and I ain't done that in forever, ever. Until next time, my name is the Milkman.
All right, it's your girl Aja representing Aspect 3 Health. You guys be blessed.
And I'm just Bree.
We out of here. Did y'all like that intro? Go back and watch the intro. Drop a comment and let me know.
I did.